Hi guys, good evening. Today in this video I will explain you about the security guard duty and responsibilities. So if you are working as a security guard in Dubai or you want to be a security guard or you already have been appointed to do work as a security guard but you don't know your working areas duty and responsibilities. Someone know but someone don't know the details. So today in this video I will explain all the things about the security guard, practical duty, timing work and the responsibilities. So at first I will explain that how many types of working areas as a security guard. You can be a security guard in a residential area as I am working right now, or you can work as in office areas like bank, money exchange, or you can work in industries or malls, supermarkets, or even in parking lots. So different places, different types of works and duty areas. But in residential area, there is so many sort type of work. So you must need those important things to do properly at your duty work. So today I'll explain all the things about the residential building, security guard duties and responsibilities. So let's get started. The duty of security and responsibilities, I made two part of this. I have divided it to duty and the responsibility. The duty included the basic daily routine which you have to maintain every day. You must need to do so, and the responsibility which is sometimes happens, and you will have to quick response on the situation demand. So that is the responsibility. So first explain the duties, which is the everyday routine you must have to do on your duty time. So at first you have to wear the proper uniform and you have to look good and smart on your duty location. You have to proper haircut and shape properly, and if you have beard you must have trim it properly. Then about the uniform, you have to wear the tie, which is black tie, and white shirt uniform which is provided by the company, and the trouser and the black shoe also. And you must wear the SIRA license for security guard. You must have shown in your duty place. So when you start the duty, then at first you will have to do the login. The number one option is login. That means you are taking over the duty. So you will have to log in the logbook, and there you will have to write the takeover that you got the documents of the working place like logbook, entry book, etc. Then also you will have to write that you have to take over the parking remote, which is the for parking place barrier to open and close. Then the third thing is also you will take over the keys. The keys means this for swimming pool entry gate key, gym entry gate key, and playground entry key, playroom, and also the common room key, electric room key, service room key, pump room key, and of course also the lift key. In another video I will show you the lift key details, how to use it and how to open the lift or stop the lift for any incident happens. So it will be in another video because the video will be more bigger to explain in this certain duty and responsibility video. So I'll explain it to another video. There will be the option of lift key details and about the lift. So the second thing is patrolling. After attending the duty, you must do the patrolling. It's depend on the location that how many times you are going to do the patrolling. The minimum patrolling should be 2 times or maximum until 5 times or 3-4 times. It depends on the working place and the position. But the initial patrolling, the first patrolling, when you taking the duty takeover, then the initial patrolling should be as soon as possible, near half of hour of your duty takeover time, because when the responsible person like the management or the supervisor come to your location, then he must see that he must do did initial patrolling. So this must done as soon as possible. Then after that, on your working time, you can go random patrolling or handover time patrolling, which is on your duty finish time. And you must have to write it down on your logbook or daily occurrence book about the patrolling details. If you get any suspicious item or something is happening, then you have to note it down on notebook or patrolling report. And there is another thing, which is the incident report. I'll also make the video of this in another video, how to make the incident report. When happening something in your working place or patrolling time, you have noticed something which is dangerous or unwanted things. So the patrolling, when you are doing the patrolling area should be included the corridor area, how many floors in this building, the corridors you must visit, and the staircase, you will have to see the staircase, and the parking lots you have to visit, how many parking spot is there, and then you will have to patrol there. And garbage room also you will have to check, because sometimes any suspicious or any dangerous things people can throw out there, then you have to check it out. And the number 3rd, which is lights, on or off. In your working areas, if you are working on day shift or night shift, then sometimes you have to on the lights, or sometimes you will have to off it in exact time. Like if you are working on night shift, then on the evening time you will have to switch on the parking lights and the billboards of your building. It should be light on evening time, and when morning time, then you will have to switch off those lights. Number 4, close and open. Some places which should be closed in the specific time, like the gym, playground and the common area, those places should be, and the swimming pool also, but there will be the lifeguard to open and close and monitoring it. But sometimes you will have to take over it or follow it up, but most of the time you will have to follow those 3 things: gym, playground and common area rooms. You will have to close it at the night time, like 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock, or open it in the morning, like 6 a.m. or 7 a.m. for the specific time written there instruction. Then you will have to do so. The 5th thing is maintenance. Every residential area building, there have a maintenance team to do the maintenance work. It's kind of work, electric work, AC maintenance, and water leakage, plumbing, painting, those kind of works. But when the tenants report you to do the maintenance work, you will have to provide or forward the information to the maintenance team to do the work. If it's urgent work, then you will have to take the immediate action, or if then for tomorrow you can do it. For like as if you're working as a night shift, then you can note it down and report it to the maintenance team for the day specific time to start the work. And number 6 is fire alarm panel, which is the most important and must daily routine work you have to in your daily routine, because any time can be happen, any time can be the fire alarm sound can be start. Then you will have to reach the fire alarm panel to check where from the wire or which floor, which flat specific room or place the fire alarm come from, and go to the fire alarm panel as soon as possible, check it, and at first you will have to silence it, and then go to the place where the alarm comes from and alert them about the situation and stop the fire alarm if this is not a major problem. Sometimes it's happen when the tenants are cooking, the smoke come out, and sometimes they smoke shisha. So for those reasons, there could be the smokes. So you'll have to specify and make it the patrolling report or incident report to the management or your company supervisor that you are doing the report properly. So the fire alarm panel system is most important thing on your duty everyday duty time. So I'll make another video about the fire alarm panel system, how to silence it, how to restart the system, which is also related to the lift accelerator, because when the fire panel alarm, then the lift also stops suddenly until you restart the system. The lift also will not start working. So for the fire alarm panel and the lift, I will make another video about the system and how to silence and how to attack the fire alarm option and how to restart the system and lift details. So you will see another video to know about the details of the fire alarm panel and the lift. Those are the basic of your daily duty time. What is the responsibilities which you must have to know and respond on the your incident time. You will have to quick response about the situation. The next is number 7, pump and service room. We'll have to check out the pump and service room. The pump room, there is water going out from the pump room to all over the building, rooms and flats, and also the fire alarms, fire systems pipeline. So you'll have to check it out. Always open the door of the pump room and check if there is any water leakage or something wrong. Even the service room also. Service rooms, it includes every floor there is a service room. There is included the telephone system and the water check valve system for the every flat, and the electricity circuit breaker. So you will have to check if there is any circuit take off or any electricity problem or water have to be switch on or switch off. The normal common thing. If there is a very technical thing, then you will have to inform the maintenance team to do so. The number 8, this is barrier and lift. We'll have to check sometimes the barrier and the lift. If something happened there, sometimes lift stuck, someone go inside and cannot come out. So you'll have to follow up for some hours, like 1 or 2 hours later, because someone can be go and stay inside, cannot inform you. And also the barrier, parking barriers. Sometimes the tenants barrier, the parking card, the access and exit card do not work properly, or sometimes they forget it. They are your known person and the tenant of the building, then you will have to help them to open the barrier. You will have to use the remote or barrier key to open the barrier. So you will have to know how to open the barrier with the barrier key. So then if you don't have the remote sometimes, or it doesn't work, then you can open the barrier to get them in or out. Number 9, CCTV and reception. You always have to be present at the reception and on the CCTV room to monitor all over the building, because you are cannot go all place at the always time. So you must need present at the reception most of the time. You should not go anywhere more than 5 minutes. Leave the reception, because anything can happen and anyone can come to reception to inform you, to ask help from you. So you'll have to be always present at the reception or CCTV room. Most of the time, most of the place, the CCTV display present in the reception area. Some big areas where more than hundreds of CCTV. That place there is a separate CCTV room and CCTV monitor and CCTV operator also working there. But very small and normal residential building, there is a reception and CCTV monitor is also present there. Number 10 is emergency light and equipment. Always you have to know the emergency lights and equipment. Emergency equipment means the fire hose coil where is placed, and the fire extinguisher, uh, and any other fire equipment where is placed it. You must know to do the emergency situation. In every floor, like parking, reception, and the corridor, they have placed for emergency equipment to keep. We have to check sometimes it to if this is good condition to do the work. If not, then you will have to inform the management to keep it in good condition and to provide it the better equipment. Only sometimes you will have to check it, because if it's done on time, then it will work for 6 months or 1 year. No need to change. You just have to check sometimes only. And the emergency lights, you will have to know the emergency light, which is emergency light, like this is not like a normal light. In every place, like reception, corridor, and every flats, they have emergency light located, which always is switch on. But when there is an emergency situation, the light automatic switch on, so then you can know that there is an emergency situation. So if this light is automatic switch on, then you will have to find out where is the problem, and you will have to solve it, or you will have to inform the responsible person or management to solve the problem, to find out the problem and to solve it. Until that time, the emergency light will be switched on, so you'll have to know about it, otherwise you will face a problem. Incident report. Number 11 is incident report. You will have to make the incident report whenever whatever happening in your working place, any incident on your patrolling time or any normal time, or you are sitting or you are notice any incident, then you will have to make a report on your responsible or management or to your company supervisor. Number 12, the last thing is you will have to hand over or log out. You will have to write down the handover note for the next takeover person, day shift or night shift you are shifting. As you log in or take over, all the things, documents, parking remote keys, so all the things you will have to repeat it again to write down for the handover note. This is the all things about duty and responsibilities of a security guard in Dubai as a building security, but it varies on the another security places. It's different place, different things. But if you follow these building security rules and regulations and responsibilities, duties on security time, duty time, then I think so that you can also do the properly on you if you are working other security places, because the building security is the most responsible and more sort of duty types and categories. So if you learn about it, then you can do also the other working places security, like office or any industrial areas or parking zone. So this is all about things of security duty and responsibilities. I think you will learn about it, and it will be very helpful to you to follow the securities duties informations. So take care. Bye bye. Allah Hafiz.